Yeah. Hello! Hi everyone! And
Hello.
welcome to I'm Not Trying to Kill You! We're playing Scum and Villainy this week, and we have the crew, or most of the crew of the Unladen Swallow here with us. I'm going to be your GM for today. My name is Ash. My pronouns are she, her, hers. Welcome to my channel, my domain. And with me I have three lovely spaceoids. I will get to introduce themselves. And I'll get you to do your So tell me who you are, what are your pronouns, what do you do, and also give me a description of your character. Who are they? I'll start with you, David.
All right, so my name's David. He, him. I'm a games journalist and long-term role player and games writer. And in the game, I'm playing Barton. He is the gun for hire. He is basically the muscle of the group, but also the group's probably biggest challenge in doing jobs quietly and stealthily.
Cool. Awesome. Melody.
Hello, I'm Melody, she, her. I write things and do a lot of stuff to do with role-playing games and LARP and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm playing Tash, who's the ship mechanic, and an escaped clone. Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
Awesome. And Maze. Oh, your thing is a little
I'm-
please.
Oh,
That's right.
I'm Maze. My pronouns are they, them. And I am playing Sampha. Sampha is my headcanon version of Phasma, and now that
Much
I've read the
cooler.
book, they are actually way more similar than what I thought. So I think
Oh, wow.
I'm onto something. Yeah. Like the book came out 2 weeks ago, or not? Yeah,
Oh,
almost 2 weeks ago.
Like
And
like the novelization of Force Awakens?
of Phasma.
No, she's got her own backstory now.
You got a
No.
book.
Oh,
Yeah, she
cool.
has her own-
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
That's really
So she's they're the ship pilot, and yeah, they have a military background, so they like to be quite conservative sometimes. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but also they like taking risks, which is kind of cool. I like
That's
that.
the vice.
I like
Yes.
the vice. I
The
like the
day-to-day.
contrast of the vice and the like conservativeness.
Yes.
Cool. So, what the fuck happened last time?
A lot happened.
Yeah, look, I was probably face down somewhere.
We
so-
did downtime.
Yes.
Downtime was real cool.
Yeah.
During that downtime, what happened? We went-
We went rave. So Phasma, sorry,
Yeah.
Sampha
Yeah.
and Tash went to like a rave in like the lower sections of a space station with all the like space miners and stuff.
It was
At some
awesome.
point, Tash shouted everyone at the rave a drink.
I believe you
Yeah.
shouted them
And
all.
kind of got into a bunch of debt.
I'm pretty sure you shouted them
Yeah.
all to some kind of drugs dispersed through the air conditioning.
Yeah, you know, chemical like mist stuff, drink, same thing, right? Like
Yeah.
probably
Just
no
absorb
long-term
it like
consequences.
sponges. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me think of in the like Numenera video game. There's like a place that they just drink machine oil from these pipes in the wall, kind of like that. Is what I'm thinking.
Exactly.
Yeah. So ended up a little bit in debt, which is paid off now though. So
Yes.
Yeah.
You have paid off the debt that you accrued.
and I am really glad that Sampha paid off the debt without bothering to ask Diana. They just did it. That was
Yeah.
real good.
And
Yeah,
then
so
I think
we did.
We-
And Sampha, sorry, not Sampha.
Yeah. But we almost had too much money to fit in our wallet, and so so he paid off the debt. But imagine our wallet just busting with creds.
Right. Okay. Look, I'm gonna You guys got this covered. I'll just collect.
I mean, yeah,
No.
they did a job quite elegantly. They did go into the Cove, which is the like giant pirate space station in the middle of a debris-ridden mini nebula. So, you know, they did manage to like infiltrate that, not get like spotted by anyone they didn't want to be seen by, and then escape. So. The worst part was you guys getting you all getting into the space station, wherein you tried to like spacewalk. That was the worst trouble.
More like space diving,
Yeah.
base jumping, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Like...
it was more like that.
Like we're talking that sequence from
Yeah.
Star Trek where they leap out of the shuttle. And
Yes, that's where I got the idea from.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep, that happened. Also,
Yeah.
they leveled up the ship. Barton, you'll be glad to know that they leveled up the hull
Oh, that's good.
and not any of the weapon systems.
No. Hull is good. We can be shot more.
Yeah, and also like
Yes.
you might be able to later like get some like crew quarters or those sorts of things to make it.
Look,
I mean, well, at the moment, Barton and our tiny bot AI clone thing are both shivering in the hull. Is like they were there for a while, just
Well,
sort of.
We weren't
Muttering.
sure what Barton was getting up to, so we just imagined him like sitting in the dark, kind of like, because he had all that trauma, just like sitting there, like rocking back and forwards. But that's not really what happened. That's just
So was I on the ship, or was I just like, I'll see you
That's-
guys, I'm hitting the bar?
That's up to you. I think that's your
Yeah.
choice, right? Like, do you want to have been like off to having your own little adventure?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I don't know if this system has a thing for love letters or anything for when someone's away. Like what you're supposed to do when someone's away for a session. Because like
Not that I saw in my skim through, although it was a skim through. Look, I'm quite happy for it literally to just be I got myself remarkably hammered and drunk and show up after this mission just a little bit worse for wear.
Well, we'll do your downtime and that'll count for it, right? Like that'll tell
Okay,
us the
cool.
story of what you did. The only thing we have to do before we
Yeah.
do downtime, because everyone's got downtime to do, is we have to
Yep.
do entanglements first.
Yep.
Because we didn't do entanglements from we
I
didn't
went
do
so well
entanglements
for
from
us
the
last
Pirate
time.
Cove mission last time.
Uh-huh.
So that's a thing. So who wants to roll me a d6?
Yeah, I'll go for it. Roll the 6. Oh. I got a
High or low is
2.
good here.
hooray!
Right. I feel like 2 is like lower is better on this roll.
Cool. Yay! I got a 2.
Oh no, I mean, woo!
Oh, neat. Cool. Chat, this is what we're looking at. So, as you all are on your way to the system that the mining platform SB-162, 176.
Oh yeah, the most romantic of all of the planets.
Yeah,
Look,
it was.
I probably had some times there, just saying.
Pardon? Sorry, I missed that.
Well, maybe I've had some really good. I probably had some really good times there. Well, maybe not romantic times, but times.
I mean, yeah, like Alyssa
Good
got.
nonetheless.
Yeah, Diana got to like see the romantic side of SB-176 because she was
Yeah, she got treated.
yeah. Whereas y'all went down to the depths with all the mining dudes. So yeah.
Just good times. We had a good time.
As you're on your way back to the station, though, to claim your reward for having put a marker on this dude that they wanted to capture, you do start to notice the comm system going a little strange.
Oh.
It starts to echo back the things that you're saying in the cabin, but like
Someone's listening?
but at a slight delay, and not in your voices. It's all in this like one. It like at first you think it's just your own echo, and then you realize that it's like that it's maybe an old woman's voice, just like saying everything as if you were saying it, like imitating you perfectly, but in this weird voice.
That's really creepy.
Did you want to do anything about that?
Is it like? Is it actually an incoming signal from like outside the ship? Like, can we just check that?
No, it's not. You can tell that with with ease. You're like, oh hey, there's no incoming signal, and if I turn off the comm system, it keeps happening.
What?
Yeah, look, I'm glad
I'm gonna go like
Tash,
see if anyone on the ship is like check with Barton. Barton's not doing it. Check with Sampa. Sampa, I assume, isn't doing it. Check with the girl. Is she doing it?
yeah, the freak girl, she's doing it.
Hey,
I think we need to
hey.
Smash her Airbot thing if that's what's happening.
Like, there's steps to take before we decide that.
Gosh. Wow.
It's just sort of our process. You know what? We'll just if it doesn't work, we'll just flashback. It'll be fine.
That's not how that works. That's not how flashbacks work. It's not time travel.
Yeah. I mean, like, if she's doing it somehow, cool, we can deal with that. Otherwise, I will, like, try to look at the wiring and see if it's...
So what do you do?
Like, Well, I'm gonna go find the girl and see if she's doing anything in particular first.
You open the brig.
Yeah, what's the girl doing?
There is a gaunt, pale body in there that is like peers up through the darkness of the brig at you.
Barton, what happened?
She doesn't look well.
She can come out, like, she doesn't have to stay in there.
I don't think Barton's here yet. I think Barton's on the station you're going to.
Okay, right.
Ah,
Cool.
okay.
Because I think you're in the deep black right now, right? Like the space between worlds. You're still in the Rin system, but between the Cove and SB-176, there's so much empty space, and like and I think you're currently drifting between hyperspace lanes, right? Like you're going at that like painfully slow speed when you can't catch the wave, right? Between like you're like, oh no, the next hyperspace lane is just over there. It's going to take us an hour. And during that time, this Fritz starts. And yeah, you open the door and you see, and like the little girl almost glows in the light that you like. She's almost like iridescent in her paleness. Yeah, her white like white noise eyes have huge like big dark rings under them. And like her dry lips seem to be like having a hard time covering her teeth.
Oh no!
I mean, she's been in here for like 4 days.
Yeah. Is like, are we still hearing the voice? Like,
I mean, that's at the other end of the ship.
Oh, okay, right.
Like cabin, brig.
Yeah, okay. I'll like gesture for her to like come out and like, because she clearly needs it, I think.
I mean,
I don't know how small people work.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. She like reaches up and takes your hand and just like lets you lead her.
Yeah, I'll like lead her like and get her some water. I think as far as we know, she breathes and stuff. She probably drinks water and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah. If you give her a glass of water, she drinks it greedily.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And also like communicate to Sampo, who I assume is still at the other end of the ship. Be like, is that voice thing still happening? I've got the girl out.
Has it changed at all since the girl's?
But I mean, like you only notice it when you speak.
Yeah. Right.
But also,
I
like,
say-
you hear it mimicking any words that that are happening at the other end of the ship, right? Like that the little girl is saying, or that
right.
that
Yeah.
that Tash is saying.
Oh, cool. So have I heard something that the girl said that the girl hasn't actually said?
No, you heard you.
Oh,
I think you
okay.
just heard her say "jeje" again.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I think we might have a Nexus like virus. Like, I think maybe our computer systems have caught something at the horrible space pirate station.
Spicy.
Spice Pirate.
Ah, yes, the Spice Pirates of Space. The Space Spice Pirates.
Yes.
It's hard to
High
say.
I can try to do something about it. I'm not
Yeah,
very
I think
good
that
at
you should-
computers.
Yeah, you should try and hack the com, right? You have hack, right?
No,
No?
but
Oh no, you don't have
like,
hack.
Oh,
No.
I thought you ended up getting hack.
I do have this fine hacking rig though. Like,
Yeah,
Ah, right.
which will give you a better result if you.
yeah.
Like. Yeah. You still have to
Which is
succeed.
good because otherwise I assume I'd be looking at like a limited result, right?
Yeah.
So
Exactly,
essentially,
yep.
you're going to take some really good tools and like mash them against a keyboard and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you've actually
Yeah.
got the
If anyone can
multimeter.
do it.
Good job.
Kinda.
You can do it.
Like, there's the difference between having a multimeter and having an oscilloscope, and I think you've got like an oscilloscope and things like that, right? Like,
Um,
Totally.
Would
It's not
actually-
impossible. I'm just not. It's not saying I'm skilled at.
yeah.
do you wanna hack?
I mean-
Sorry,
comms?
what was the question?
Oh no, rig wouldn't
Yeah.
help.
Sure.
Definitely hack that's better.
Yeah, it sounds like hacking.
Yeah. Shit.
Or maybe rig.
and
Let me have a
I'm
look
still
and see if it's
concussed. Concussed would totally come up here, right?
If you've still got concussed, then you've still got concussed.
Sorry, did you say rig would be relevant?
I'm wondering if it might be rig. I'm just looking.
Okay. Yep.
Rig together a
It
mechanic.
seems-
So like hack is computer systems and digital locks, reprogram things and jam communications. It's
Yeah.
specifically about like subterfuge.
Oh, okay, right.
Right?
I was
Like,
kind
it's
of thinking it
specifically
was
about
like,
getting places you're not supposed to, making things not work.
right.
Rig
Yeah.
together
okay.
mechanical solutions, disable, modify, repair, or create mechanisms, disable a trap, pick a lock, or crack a safe, rig explosives. So, yeah.
Okay. If
Yeah,
I mean,
I
if
see
you can
like-
come under rig, I'll go for it.
I mean, yeah. Do you have more rig
Um,
than I do?
I've got 2.
Oh yeah, cool. Go for it.
Alright. Yeah, sweet. So what's
Yeah.
my position here?
Like, you
I mean,
just
I'm
want
not
to see if anything
especially
changed,
stressed.
No,
Like-
but I think it's risky because
Yeah.
I think you have to like,
Mhm.
like you have to deal with some pretty core
Disable
components of the ship.
something. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you have to turn
Yeah,
off life
totally
support
fair.
for a little bit if you want to. If you want to like, so like
Yeah,
you'll have
cool.
breathable air because it'll stay breathable and then
I-
it'll stay warm,
Mm.
but only for a limited amount
yeah.
of time.
I'm not going to mention that fact because I feel like it'll stress people unnecessarily.
So I think it's risky.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. Cool. And with my fine hacking rig, what is my effect?
I think it's going to be standard instead of limited.
Cool. Alrighty. Okay, let's give this a go. Oh, damn it.
No.
That's not ideal.
I mean, yeah, good job. You broke the comm systems. Now the comm systems just don't work.
Hooray.
Ah.
Does that mean that's stopped though?
I mean, yeah, nothing. There is no comms now. Which means you're not going to be able to like
Oh.
request permission to dock at this station you're going to.
Oh, so
Yeah. Hmm.
I'm waiting for.
Great.
So here's the thing, though. We're playing Scum and Villainy.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to resist that consequence?
Oh, yeah,
Resist!
totally.
Resist.
In fact,
something bad.
in fact, I have a special ability called Fix. I may expend my special armor to resist a consequence from machines breaking or being damaged.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I use that here?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just expend your special armor.
Great. Okay, cool. So
Very nice.
that means it just happens. I don't have to. I don't get stress. Cool.
So.
Excellent.
That does not happen. Done. Oh, Barton's gone. As usual. Ah.
He's just fucked off. I'll just check. Okay, so sorry, chat. So yeah, because it was muted because of the thing going weird. While we wait for the return of Barton. Yeah, so the ship comms are returned, but we still have the ghosting, but only occasionally now, and yeah, I was just saying that it is in the voice of like a little old lady, like Miss Marple, or similar.
Well, they seem friendly.
Creepy though.
Yeah, we'll get used to it.
Let's try to do something about it at some point, but it's not going to kill us for the moment. I hope.
Yeah, if anything changes, I think that's cool. Let's just sleep on it and wait to get back into the highway and collect.
Yeah,
buttons.
we can sort this out when we're docked or later.
Yeah. It's obvious. Like it's fine. Nothing dangerous is happening.
Really? Oh my gosh. David. How's your
Hey, Barton.
How was your Windows update, David?
Yeah, it was great. It was lovely. I love Windows updates. This awesome.
Oh, I love it.
Actually, can I study to try and figure out more about it?
You want to study the thing?
Yeah, can I try to figure out more about it?
Yeah, certainly. Yep. Your position is going to be limited, though. Your effect is going to be limited because you did not do great well on. Oh gosh, too many. Audio management.
That's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Limited effect. Controlled position, though.
Okay, great. That sounds pretty good to me.
So you can study because we're in downtime, right?
They're just studying. Tasha's just studying like while we're on the way to the station.
Yeah, I'm kind of just analyzing, like trying to figure out what actually is going on here.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
kind of doing free play in between the stages, which we're not supposed to do, but
Yeah.
It's fine.
Uh,
You haven't hit
Okay.
downtime yet.
yeah, fair enough. I don't want anything bad to happen, so I'm going to push myself. Oh, thank goodness. I mean, I know it's limited effect, but still.
Yeah,
It'll
nice.
Mm.
This is a biological signal being picked up by it reads like a bio signal. I just want to check your character sheet to see if you.
It's alive.
See if I like have context for what this might be and that kind of thing.
Yeah, you don't know any more than that unless you want to resist to know more. Right? I'm like the bad consequence here is you don't know the other piece of information here.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna resist.
Alright.
It's with insight, right?
It is with. Where is your character sheet gone? It's actually with resolve.
Okay. Oh god.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
not the
could be
character
insight.
with most resolve.
No, I'll let you do insight. That I'll let you do that.
You are very kind, very generous.
I'm not trying to kill you.
I know.
It says that on the tin.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I want you to do well. Cool, and you only take.
Hey,
one
that's
space.
pretty good.
Good job.
Pretty good outcome.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Yeah, that's not a bio signal. That's a ghost. That's a ghost signal. That is like that's picking up the signal of like the part of someone that is non-physical that beats in time with a body.
Right. Like, what's the word for the force in the setting? Is it the way?
The way. Yep.
Oh yeah.
So it's something to do with like the way, and so yeah. Okay. Right.
So the reason you had to
That's
resist is
really
because you have no.
That's the way.
Yeah, if
Sorry?
you had ranks in a tune, you wouldn't have had to resist there, but.
Yeah, that's fair. I do not know anything about the way.
But tell
I
me,
know about
like,
machines.
where did you learn to recognize what a way signal looks like rather than a body, like a body function signal?
Yeah. Okay.
Robots.
I reckon. So, like, okay, part of Tash's origin story, right, is that, you know, for whatever reason, it was detected that she was kind of going a bit rogue. And so what they do then is like decommission the clones and send them to like organ reclamation facilities, right? Because they're still really useful in bits and pieces. And that's where she managed to escape from for various reasons. When she was there was basically like a haunting of all of the like these souls of clones that had come through there.
Thousands of voices of the unquiet dead.
Yeah.
And like they're all like half formed, like souls or ghosts or whatever, because they never lived long enough to like have
kind of
a presence.
Yeah, exactly. And so like she didn't necessarily like know, you know, it wasn't like someone sat down and said, yeah, this is a way thing. This is someone's soul or whatever. So she doesn't know about it like academically, but she has seen this thing before and has an idea of what it is.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it the girl?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what it is though. It's like it's someone's spirit. It's not like just a bug with the wiring or anything. It's something. Maybe it's someone here. Maybe it's the girl. Maybe we picked something up. I don't know how these things work.
Could we like hold a ceremony for the spirit and make it feel welcome somehow.
I mean, do you want to do that? Is that a
Yeah,
Do we
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
welcome
I
it?
want to do that. Yeah, I want to welcome it.
Yeah. How do you do it? Because like, there's a
Yeah.
couple ways you could be doing it. What do you do?
Okay, so I grab Diana's nice oils and incense, which I know she has because I gave them to her, so I'm gonna take them back again.
Uh-huh.
Love it.
And I take the bathroom because that's like the only pedestal-y type thing that we have. So I take one of Diana's nice scarves, and I drape it over the bar fridge for it to be this beautiful pedestal. Then I arrange the incense in a diamond shape, perpendicular angles to the fridge, and put some oils in the middle. And I light the oils on fire, and then I dance around the fridge going,
So I feel like a tune is appropriate here.
I feel
Yes,
like our
tune.
pilot just went insane. I'm not even there to record it.
Just?
This part of my childhood before I took on the uniform. Feathers, coming out of my hair, that sort of cave child. I got very strong.
Cool.
Mm.
Space
Martin,
Ghost.
get over it. You're drunk. You don't need to be drunk.
So yeah, roll a tune if you want to. Your position is risky. Your effect is limited. Oh no, I'll give you.
I
You
was
know
like
what? Using those resources, I'll give you standard even. Risky and standard,
Hey.
because you're using
Alright.
like specifically like nice oils and incense and all those sorts of things, and like potentially
Diana's
destroying a
oils.
very nice bathrobe. So
She's not fine. Cool. Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. I'm gonna do that. What?
I was like, did you want to talk about bonus dice or anything? No. Cool. Awesome.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Resist. Resist. Anything.
Do you want to resist? So what's going to happen is you're going to destroy a bunch of oils, some nice incense, a bathrobe, and a bar fridge. And you're going to leave scorch marks on the wall.
Actually, that's fine.
And there's
so
going
the
to be a
scorch marks
fire,
on the wall.
right? Like there's going to be a
God.
fire.
All right. I'll resist. Yeah, resist the fire. I don't want there to be a fire in the ship.
Cool.
I just want to put out the fire.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna resist with resolve.
Let me think. I think prowess you were resisting with, because that's what's required for scrambling.
Yes.
and
All right. Prowess. Yeah, I'm not gonna push myself. This is fires are easy to put out.
Okay. Are they though? Seems like you took
they're
3 stress
half
putting out a
okay.
fire. So, which of those things is not destroyed? Out of the bar fridge, the incense and oils, or the bathrobe?
Save the bar fridge. Diana
Alright.
loves that bar fridge.
Yep. Okay. We saved the bar fridge.
Okay, so the other two are
This
destroyed
bar
in
fridge
this
is
fire.
gonna become a mascot.
It
Yeah.
is
Cool.
basically already a massive, yeah.
Yeah.
Put googly eyes on it.
Yes. Oh my God. Someone in chat make a cute bar fridge for us, please. I lick my. Sorry.
No,
Go ahead. I lick my finger and draw my name in the ash that now covers the wall next to it. Sampa.
Okay.
Cool.
And I sign off and I go back to the pilot seat and sit there quietly, staring straight ahead again.
The comms light up. Unladen Swallow, call sign Unladen Swallow. You have permission to dock at SB 176. This is your permission to dock.
Thank you very much. We shall be docking now.
Button, you see your old friend, the Unladen Swallow, fall out of the sky a little bit. You know, it has its traditional smoke pouring off of it and bits falling out in the atmosphere.
Yeah, but there's a bit more smoke this time, isn't there?
Yeah.
Bit of a melted rubber smell.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we can do our downtime now.
Hooray!
Now, we'll get someone else to start one, but because David wasn't here and that hasn't had the opportunity. So, when you're at liberty between jobs and find some form of respite from peril, you may pursue 2 downtime activities. You also recover all of your armor uses, so if you have any armor checked, uncheck it. And then if you want to, you can spend a cred to get an extra action if you want. Your options for downtime activities, this is all on page 43, by the way, are Vice. Engage in your Vice and roll dice equal to your lowest attribute, and then you clear stress equal to the highest dice result. If you clear more stress than you had marked, though, you overindulge, which leads to bad things. If you can't indulge in your Vice, you gain stress equal to the number of trauma you have. So if you choose not to do Vice in a downtime, then both Xampha will be the only one who can choose not to take Vice because without taking additional stress. You can also recover, which is to remove a level 1 harm. And I think you also get to roll to advance a healing clock, which is what you use to deal with higher level harm.
Yeah, cool.
You can work on a long-term project, so if that's things like making things, doing like more intense research, things like that. You can acquire an asset, so that's to either like try and get some gear, or you could try and like go out and just find some information. That's also acquiring an asset. Awesome. You can repair, so you can spend some credit to repair damage to a ship system. You can lay low, which is to reduce the heat and wanted level in the system. In a system you're not in. You have to do it you have to get out of the system first. Lesson learned. We didn't know that last time. And you can train, which is to mark 1 XP for an attribute or your playbook. So you can just get an XP. Does anyone want to? Does anyone have an action that stands out to them that they want to do?
Yep.
First, sorry, you go.
Okay. Now that we've docked, I'd like to learn about the native wildlife and see if any is pet worthy. So that's my long-term project.
Do you have that long-term project? Now, I don't know if we knew this last time, but actually there's a section in your character sheet entitled Clocks, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can work your long-term
that
projects
makes
and your healing
sense.
and all those sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
So you can add a clock.
Okay.
Yep. So you've got 2 progress
Cool.
towards that clock already, and you want to do some research. We decided. So that's going to be study.
Study. Yeah. Oh. Do I need to be good at study to... Right, of course. All right.
I mean, I think that's what you...
That could not go wrong.
I mean, do you want to talk about what else it might be? What other skills it might be? How are you going about this?
Yeah, so I think... Yeah, so like similar to what just happened, where you said I should read a book, I think I've gone like to the library and been like, hey, librarian, I'd like to know about native wildlife. And they've like given me all these books, and I've looked at them and I said, So what do you know about this native wildlife? Um, and I'd like to use resolve or like command or something like that.
Still
instead.
sounds like still study a person, document, or item with close scrutiny to gather information and apply knowledge, gain a deeper understanding, or do research. It's study.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna do it.
Do you want any bonus dice? Do you want to talk to me about stuff?
I mean, can people help with downtime things?
No, because they're fortune rolls.
No.
Radio.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like this librarian has given me a bit of a leg up by already showing me these books and like helping me find different things.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that should increase the result or something.
Yeah. I'll give you a standard result instead of a. No, I'll give you the potential for a great result here. Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, no. The result doesn't matter here. It's just the number of dice you roll. The number you roll on the thing. Because if you roll 6, then you clear a certain number of things on your clock.
Right.
Yeah. It's just to do with the numbers you roll. But that's okay.
Okay. So how else? Are there other ways for me to get another dice?
We can do a devil's bargain, or we can. I don't know if we can do a devil's bargain and all those things. I'm gonna say I'm not sure.
Work for anything.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna allow friends to help, and I'm gonna allow devil's bargains, and I'm gonna allow spending stress.
Okay. So Tash, how's your study? You helped me last time. You know all about my mission.
I can do books and things. What
And
is it you need to study?
The native
what is it you need to
wildlife of
study,
this
sorry?
place is these books in the library, and the native wildlife
Right,
of this place to see if anything's pet worthy. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
my
Well,
character is.
I mean, okay,
Yeah.
so. Okay,
They're
well,
not
I mean,
very
Tash will
booky.
go like, yeah, and Tash will probably like mostly help by like helping you try to find the books you're looking for, because like Tash will like look at a library and be like, okay, like it's like a system, you know, you probably want to look here based on what's here and here, and don't bother reading these books because they sound relevant, but they're probably not going to be. And that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm happy to help. So that's cost me 1 stress,
It costs
right?
you a stress to help. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. All right. So you got a
Alright.
bonus dice.
Cool. Okay.
You could spend a
and I'm-
gambit too,
alright.
because I think you have a
How do you-
gambit left.
How committed
Don't
are we?
gambits reset,
Gambit.
or is
Oh
that
no,
a
they do.
gambit
Gambits
downtime?
restart at the start of every job.
Ah,
You don't have any left
So we're-
currently.
we don't have any. Okay,
No.
cool.
Will they reset if they reset at the start of a job?
Yeah,
haven't
and
started
they've
We don't
spent
have
them
any
since the
now.
last job.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just checked. We don't have any. Yeah.
Cool. So what's my position?
Just put standard and like standard and standard or whatever it is, risky and standard, because it's actually just about the number of
Right.
dice you roll, the number of the result.
Okay.
5. Excellent. That gets
Nice.
you 2 segments on your clock.
Woo!
Hell yeah. Rad.
Cool.
You're gonna get the best pet.
It's gonna be an awesome pet.
Do you have anything you want to do, Tash?
Oh yeah. So first up, like when we pick up Barton, like Tash is kind of like slurring her words a little bit and like has this dazed look in her eyes, and like every now and then will cough a bit and like cough up a little bit of blood. Like doesn't look especially healthy,
Yeah.
What?
You
and
missed
probably
that.
her eyes are like really red as well. Like
Yeah.
Okay, so what? So the way Barton reacts to this is he will come up to you and he will like. There are no words, and you can see him. He reaches for a gun to look around for the threat,
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
And
it's
you realise there's no threat. It's like,
uh-huh.
what's happened?
I hit my head really badly, and then there was some acid, gas. I'm gonna go to the med bay.
Oh God! Look,
It's
I will
okay.
take you. And I stand
you.
up and I wobble. Wait,
Oh,
I've got this.
oh.
And
I know.
I've got you. I take you to the med bay.
Yeah, Tash appreciates it because she's a bit dazed and confused from the concussion.
It's okay. Look, I actually do have some doctoring.
Oh, awesome.
So
That's-
yeah,
yeah,
that's
great.
your options if you are recovering, if you need to heal, I think is so you need to start a healing clock. If you want to try and deal with one of these ones, and tell me, and you need to like label it as being like which harm are you trying to heal?
Okay. So you
Also,
mentioned
can I
that.
just say, apparently with a friend helping, it does add 1 dice.
Oh, rad. Cool.
Yeah, it
That's
says
awesome.
it right under the main downtime thing, unless I'm reading the wrong thing.
So yeah, so with recover, you remove all level 1 harm, and then you can use the crewmate's doctor ability to advance the healing clock. If we're doing recover instead of vice, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing recovery. So the acid lung is level 1, so that means I just remove it.
Yep.
Cool. And then concussion's level 2, so I'll start a healing clock for that.
Yep.
How many segments is it?
I think a healing clock is. Most clocks are by default 8 pieces, but I'll just check. I'll just see if I can find healing clock. Healing project clock. Whenever you retrieve treatment from a recover action, advance your healing clock. When you've received treatment from it, must receive treatment to stabilize injuries or ailments, or choose the recover action during downtime. When you recover, you might visit a doctor, see how great the doctor ability. You have to attend to your wounds. If you want to treat yourself, fine, but it will cost you 1 stress to do so. What do we reckon? I think recovery clock's a 4 tick. I will accept.
Yeah.
I will accept that from a. Yeah, all right. I'll accept 4 for now until we have better, we find something
Cool.
more.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a 4.
Yeah,
4
I mean, I'm not
segment
going to clear it all out this time, so that's all good.
Yeah,
Alright,
they're
so-
4
look, I
ticks
hate-
in
I hate to be
blades,
a-
so that's fine.
I think the recovery clock it might be 5, because if
5
you
isn't
look at
an option for
recover,
clocks.
it says advance your healing clock per level 1, 2, 3, 5 on a crit.
Yeah, on a 5, you can. So,
I mean, crit
Then just-
equals 5.
yeah, it equals 5 in general. On most
Oh, okay,
clocks, right? Yeah. Let's go with 4 for now.
Cool.
Okay, sure. So, I mean, I guess this is like, probably like this is.
It's a
kind of
6 segment
injury that
clock.
we can-
There we go. I found it.
Okay.
If you look on the actual character sheet, the printed version, the clock is there with 6
right.
segments. There we go. Worked it out. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Great. Well, I mean, like this is probably something that we can deal with, like even on the ship, with Button helping out.
What does it look like?
I mean, like both of them are the kind of injuries that it's not like, you know, blood gushing everywhere kind of thing. Like to a certain extent, you just need to like provide care and wait it out, I think. So like you know,
Button,
Tash
what
is
does that
probably
claw
not very
look like?
good.
What does that care look like, Button?
Huh. All right. It looks like there's a lot of very gentle, very kind, very caring prep. A lot of it's okay, it's wonderful. But I learned how to deal with injuries as an orphan on the streets of where I grew up, and as a lower decks guildsman. So basically, it is this long period of rip. Sorry, reset.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, it's all like internal injuries, isn't it? There's concussion, and so I don't think there's
acid
like
lung.
I feel like we have the thing where you keep thinking there's going to be a point where Barton's going to like rip off a band-aid, but there doesn't need to be that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think a lot of it. I think a lot of it's just like making Tash not do stuff, like sit still and like breathe on the respirator, like.
All right, so it's a healing montage. It's basically like, I don't know, some really bittersweet, wonderfully sad, happy piece of music where you're trying to do something, and I rock up and I'll give you an oxygen mask, or I'll gently push you into your seat, or maybe like 3 scenes into that, I beat someone to death because they on the station. That's what it's about.
Yeah, obviously.
Barton is too good and pure for this ship.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Barton. Now, at the end, what happened to you, Barton? Did you gain a trauma and clear all stress?
And I realized I maxed out my stress at the session before last.
Yeah.
So I really need to.
If you maxed out your stress, what happens is you gain a trauma and your stress resets.
Oh, okay. So in that case, I'm going to tap on cold. That seems appropriate. And I'm going to reset my stress.
Cool.
So
now remember that if you're
trauma... Oh wait, when I gain a trauma, do you mean like I get one of the words, or do I get a point in trauma?
So you gain one of the words and a point. You've gained a trauma, and this one is cold. And if that comes up and makes stuff tricky in the game, you get experience points for it.
Excellent.
Gaining a trauma early on in the game is actually power gaming.
I wasn't trying.
I'm not saying, but it's like good play is like get yourself fucked up early and then try not to get too fucked up after that.
Yeah. Okay, good for me. In that case, so my downtime is not nearly as much as I thought it would be. I thought it'd be just me drinking to recover from stress, but no, I just get cold. Which is kind of where I want to take this character anyway. Do we have heat in any systems?
Yes. But you are in the Rin system currently.
Okay, cool.
So you can't lay low in the system.
Decrease it.
Need repair.
Does anything need repairing? Is any of your ship damaged? I don't think it is.
I mean, we've got the weird ghost thing, but I don't think we've actually got damage per se.
Yeah.
No. You could you could acquire an asset to try and deal with the weird ghost thing if you wanted, or you can try and do a long-term project against it.
Look, I'm going to train, and we get 2 of these, right?
Yeah, you get 2 actions. Yep.
Yeah.
I like the idea of you training after becoming cold, right? Like you.
Oh yeah. So it's some kind of like weird bodybuilding target shooting montage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So by training, I get like 2 XP, and that goes either in playbook advancement or onto a stat.
So you only get 1 XP for the moment. You get +1 if you have the crew training upgrade. Do we have the crew training upgrade?
No.
Oh no, sorry, I thought it was 2 actions, so I thought I could do something twice.
Oh yes, no, I don't know that you can do an action twice.
Got it. Okay, cool. 1 XP.
Pretty sure.
Given XP track. Okay, cool.
So yeah, that's either your playbook or one of your
I'll put it in the playbook.
Yeah. Yeah, you may pursue 2 downtime activities, which doesn't suggest to me that you can pursue the same one twice.
Got it. Okay, cool. Has everybody done 2 downtime?
No, you're the first. You're the third one to do your first.
Cool.
And I've still got to roll for healing. Sorry. So.
Oh yes, sorry. Barton needs to roll for your healing.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Barton needs to roll Doctor, and does so before.
Go Team Barton!
Before advancing any XP tracks.
Now, so that's Doctor. What position am I in?
Because it's against a clock, and it's downtime. It's not position's always risky and standard or controlled and standard. Or it doesn't matter. It's just the because we just turn the number into a number of ticks.
So I'm not rolling the actual skill.
Yeah, no, just roll the actual skill, but it doesn't matter what you select as like position.
Okay,
stuff.
cool, got it. Do I get any bonus dice? No, I don't.
Do you want to talk to me about it?
I don't need them.
Oh wow! Apparently you don't.
Wow, 5 spaces on the clock.
You're now ship's doctor.
Just so you know,
Super
you can always spend a cred to increase the result level by 1, which would finish that clock.
Oh,
If you
like
want
now?
Tame. This is for Tash.
I'm just
Yeah, I'm up for
I'm
it.
not asking team. I'm going to spend the cred.
Yeah,
Cool.
go for it.
If you spend a cred, then I'll say Tash's healing clock is done, and
Cool.
I will also say.
How do I
Tash-
spend that cred? Is that on the ship sheet?
It's on the ship
On
sheet.
the ship.
Yeah.
Cool.
We also
Um,
have our own stash, though. Is that
Yeah, you
different?
also have your own
Like,
stash.
we
You can
spend
you can take money. You basically
I have nothing in my stash.
at
yeah.
the end of a session, you divide it up as you want. How much goes into the ship? How much goes into? Because remember that you can only hold 4 cred in the
Yeah.
in the ship, so you
Right.
don't want to. You could you can transfer it into your vault, but then getting it out again costs 2 to 1.
That's right.
Cool.
Also,
Tash,
I'm
you
not
are-
sure if
you are looked after.
so. You've got cred and you've got stash on your character sheet, right? Cred is cash in hand. Stash is like the stuff you've stored away for a rainy day. Getting it out of there from stash into cred costs 2 to 1. So if you want to move your stash into cred right now, so you've got it cash in hand,
so I
you
may
do
have,
so.
sorry, that could be my error in that case. Let me go back to the Unladen Swallow. Let's not do that with
So-
cred. Okay, cool.
Can I put my stash in my
Mhm.
cred?
Mm-hmm.
So stash is what I have. All right.
Yeah.
You all have stash and cred.
Done. Yeah.
The-
Okay.
the,
Spent.
the reason is, stash is how much. Stash determines how nice your life is when this is all done.
When we retire. Right.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. All right.
Or if you're
Yep,
forcibly
done.
retired by like getting too fucked up.
Yeah. All right. Spent. Done.
Aww.
Tash, you're good.
Thank you.
Tash no longer is concussed.
Aw.
Now, do you want to take a break before doing our second set of downtime actions?
Yep.
I think we're at the top of the hour, so I think it's a good point to take a break, and then we can have a think about our second actions, and we can come back and do them.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right, back in a minute, chat.